Hello there YouTubers, this is Gecka, and I'm going to be giving you guys some domination gameplay on the map Summit, Call of Duty Black Ops. I'm going to be talking a little quiet because it's pretty early in the morning. I'm trying to get ready for school. I'm waking up early so I can get my body used to, you know, the sleeping schedule that school gives you rather than there's the no care demand that summer gives you. So it's 6:40 in the morning that I'm actually doing this commentary. And I had this gameplay for a long ass time. And I figured, you know what, I might as well show you because it's a spectacular gameplay showing you just kind of like how broken spawn trapping really is on the map Summit, at least the ADOM spawn. Because honestly, this kind of score you should only be able to really get in a demolition game, to be honest, just because of how broken spawns are. But Summit, Summit is almost like a hybrid of a demolition spawn trap when you give the enemy the A spawn, because it's ridiculously hard to flip. I mean, you can push up pretty damn far, as you're gonna find out here in the video. I mean, and this is like, I've talked about like spawn trapping before on Summit, but this is what it will look like when you have a team that's practicing and they know what the hell they're doing. And I mean, this is like, look, we already got a chopper gunner out. Somebody on my team's already, you know, called one in, and it looks like Prodigy? I can't tell too well. Again, I got a tiny ass screen that I'm looking at as I do the commentary, and then there we go, boom, Blackbird. And as you can see right here, I'm standing in front of this forklift, and they are spawning about maybe 20 feet away from me. It is pretty broken, but it's totally awesome. And this forklift, great spot, by the way, if you're, you know, doing the spawn trap and you want some cover. And all you have to do is just kind of go prone by it, look away from the left. And if you have flight jacket on, you're basically invincible there. Sometimes the enemy will occasionally shoot you through the forklift, even that hardened. You know, so prepare to be upset. I'm not gonna call it bullshit death just because, I mean, it's just they'd probably shoot through parts, the open hole parts in the forklift, and honestly, you know, you're having a better time than anyone who's on the end of the spawn trap if you're doing the spawn trapping. So here we go, making some fools rage quit, and then going to the chopper gunner, which we all know chopper gunner sucks, honestly, on Summit. Just because it flies so damn low, but you can get a few kills with it actually, and like boom, you actually get a good view of B-Dom with the chopper gunner when you approach from that side. And also, if you can get lucky. Oh, the dog kill, by the way. You can get lucky actually by like right in here, boom. If the enemy spawns at the right point and you're at the right segment, you can get a lot of kills when the enemy's spawning on the ADOM side. And sometimes C-Dom, but generally it's the ADOM spawn because there's a lot more open space for you to shoot fools in. I'm gonna break away from the gameplay commentary right now, and you know, probably either I don't know, talk about I think I'll talk about Dead Space 2 and my school year, just because I might have enough time. As I told before, I have Gamefly, so I'm running out games, and the game that I decided to rent was Dead Space 2. I played the original Dead Space, never completed it though, namely just because I rented it from Blockbuster, so I had to turn it back in, and I never got around to renting it again. Kind of a bit of a shame, because I probably actually should have, but you know what, whatever. And for Dead Space 2, the game's spooky, but it's not like horrifying, if that makes any sense. And allow me to elaborate right now. Dead Space, you know, is designed to scare you, and I mean, it does for the most part. I mean, you know, a monster jumps out of a vent, you know, breaking the silence or whatnot, and you go, ah, you know. But I mean, once you get past the initial surprise of a Necromorph jumping out at you going then it really doesn't matter. And I mean, you congratulate him basically by just, you know, like cutting off all of his bloody limbs with your plasma cutter, your ripper, your, you know, whatever. And I mean, once I kind of like get down to the point where I just kind of remembered, you know what, it's a video game. I have a very efficient means of killing these monsters. They're not really going to touch me. The only thing I have to really worry about is just like a gruesome death animation. Once you stop psyching yourself out, Dead Space 2 and probably Dead Space 1 is not that, you know, it isn't really just terrifying. I mean, you're not peeing your pants. If you psych yourself out, I mean, yeah, you'll scare every time you go, oh my gosh, blah, 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 and that. But I mean, like, honestly, if you don't psych yourself out, and then, I mean, if the game isn't as scary as one could make it out to be. I mean, it's just, oh man, I got staked out. That just sucked. I hate that crap. You know, I mean, again, I mean, you're not totally defenseless. I mean, once you remind yourself, I have guns, you know, I have a means of killing these things, I can pick their stuff up, I got a way to freeze them, and blah, 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 blah. I've done this 1,000 times. Then the Necromorph stop being scary. I mean, they look scary, but, I mean, you're not intimidated by them. I mean, you just get past it. I mean, you're just like, okay, come on, bucko. I mean, you get a little chill in down your spine whenever, like, the lights go out and whatnot, because you're just like, okay, well, I get a chill down my spine because I'm going, okay, where the hell are the monsters coming from? Like, I gotta figure out where the monsters coming from so they don't kill me. Not necessarily just because, like, oh crap. If that makes any sense. But I mean, I'm having fun with the game right now. I'm playing on Survivalist right now because I'm not really pro enough at Dead Space. I'll say I don't feel comfortable enough at Dead Space to gay. Wow. Subliminal messaging, talk Freudian slip of the tongue. Ugh. Not really expert enough at the game to say, hey, I can rock this on Zealot. So I'll probably beat on Survivalist mode, and then I'm going to send it back in because my brother wants Pokemon Soul Silver. And the reason we haven't gotten it was because it wasn't available. I'll also talk about school now real fast. I got 3 minutes to do it. My school for this year is going to be a little different. I'm only taking 2 classes at my high school. And when I say at my high school, I mean at the high school level. Classes that are actually handed out and associated with my high school. All my other classes are actually being done at the college. I'm doing early college this year up at Weber State University. And here we go, just boom. And I got a lot of stuff paid for. I don't have to pay for tuition at all because I got so many scholarships. It is ridiculous. Pull out a FAMAS and boom. If you really want to be cheap with the spawn trap, go ahead and bring in a FAMAS, because then you are just going to rape kids. And I decided to call them Chopper Gunner, actually. Side note, apologize for that. But I'm only taking 2 classes that are associated with my high school because I have all my graduation credits. So I don't need to take any other high school classes. I'm taking a few more AP classes down there just because they get more college credit out of the way. At this point, I am a college student. I only have to go to my high school at 1 class every day, just 7:30 to 9, and then I'm basically done. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at about 10:30, I have to be down at the university to 2 classes, and then Wednesdays and Thursdays I have to go down to my high school, actually take a college class at the high school, that's hosted down at the high school from 5:30 to about 8:30. Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then I have a class online. I'm taking chemistry online, and I'll be doing that with my sister. And that's a funny thing. I'm actually doing college classes with my sister, who's 2 years older than me, and she hates my guts for doing the college stuff and graduating the semester after she does with my associate's degree. That's a cool thing about all this stuff. Because of all my AP classes, because of the early college stuff I'm doing, I'll have my associate's degree before I ever see my high school diploma, which is just mind-bogglingly cool. And I have shaven 2 years off of my college schooling, and because of all the work I've done, and you know, the fact I'm doing early college, I've gotten a scholarship for that, and so more tuition is paid for with my grades. I got the presidential scholarship, meaning my bachelor's degree is paid for. So I am really looking forward just to be able to start up college, you know, be done with high school, be done with certain parts of my life, to let go of a whole bunch of problems that are associated with high school, at least for me personally, and just start kicking ass, honestly. I mean, I'll be one of the youngest guys there, and you know, it's going to be pretty sweet. So anyways, that's the end of the game right now. 67-4 on a domination game. There's probably been, you know, beastier games in Ground War and in normal domination, but you know, this is one of like the best games score-wise, I'll say, I've had on Summit. So anyways, thank you guys for watching the stuff. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I can break it down a bit more if you want to see how to really set up a spawn trap on Summit, I guess. Also just talk about, you know, like whatever, just feedback on school, I don't know, and you know, if you want to see some Dead Space 2, let me know. Anyway, CDMan Gaka, thank you all for watching. Signing out.